my goodness, I've literally got to shout. Did I say heat wave? Well, today is rubbish. It's 16 degrees, back to wearing a jumper, and it's torrential rain, just as Aaron was going to take a few days off this week. We've literally got rain and thunderstorms predicted for the whole week. Anyhow, welcome back to the channel. My name's Ingrid, TTC in for baby number 6, as you know, and I came on AF yesterday. But to be fair, today's Monday, by the way. To be fair, I did have short ovulation this time. I think my body's still adjusting from the miscarriage. I only miscarried, didn't I, in like end of May. So it was only my period that I had. I had one period, and then this would have been my second proper cycle after a period. So after my miscarriage. So this is my second period that I'm having after my miscarriage. So I did say, you know, most bodies do take 3 to 6 months to sort of adjust after an early miscarriage. If you have a slightly later miscarriage, like 7 weeks onwards, your body can take like 6 months or more. I was just hoping, because my miscarriage was under the 6-week bracket, I was literally probably about 5 weeks, 5 days, 5 weeks, 6 days on this one. I was hoping, you know, one period and that would have been brilliant, all done and dusted. But when I had that period and then I ovulated on day 10, I did think to myself, do you know what? I think my body is probably going to have a couple of periods. And I know this is TMI, but I do feel all right about it, because my last period I had, I didn't discuss colours or anything of my period. I just sort of said the length, and it was my usual 2 days heavy, sort of 2 days medium, and then I have one day where it's like spitty spotty. It sort of was spitty spotty, like I say, on day 5, but it was a very browny period. And I did think the first couple of days it was quite dark blood, and to me that was like old blood coming out. So I think that was a bit of tissue, not tissue, but you know, old blood maybe left over from the miscarriage. This was my last period. So I was thinking, I had a 5-day period. Sorry about this shaky video, it was doing this or nothing. So my last period, it was a usual length, you know. I think on day 6 I still put a panty liner in and thought, you know, if there was a spittle spot, that's fine. And like day 8 we baby danced ready, and day 9 I got ovulation CM, and then day 10 the pain and the CM. So there wasn't enough time for that lovely estrogen and lining and fibrous tissue to build up to implant a lovely egg anyway. I knew that. They do say if you ovulate day 11 or earlier, chances are, if you do fall pregnant, really high that you'll miscarry. But there are some cases you don't, but it's just what the medics say. So I didn't hold it in my heart, if I'm being honest, that I would have a successful pregnancy this time. I was, you know, hoping, but even with the combo that I'm doing, which make beautiful golden eggs and really help your body ready for fertilization and preparation and everything, I did in my heart think, I think it's going to take my body a good 2 to 3 months after the miscarriage, and I think the vitamins generally take, from what I've been reading, a good 6 weeks to 12 weeks to get in your system and going. So fertility experts so recommend this COQ10. I can't tell you, I've been doing so much reading up on it, and it is like the golden vitamin wonder drug from fertility experts to really get that egg tip-top value. So whether you're going to decide to just do 1 tablet a day, which is 300 milligrams, which is the suggested dose, or whether you're going to do what Louisa Ziesman and myself and others are doing and taking the full 3 a day spaced out, which is 900 milligrams. Very expensive, but I don't think it's too detrimental, because it is just a natural substance found in your body which creates energy and enzymes. So it really, you're just rebooting your whole body and getting that egg ready. If you do take 900 milligrams, it probably will set you in really good stead if you're slightly older, or if you've got if you've got anything like PCOS, or maybe you've been trying a long while. And like I say, I have been trying 2 years in September. I've had 2 miscarriages, and we did miss out October because we were gender swaying, and you know, I've had little bits and pieces why I haven't fallen pregnant, so I'm not too downhearted. It's not like I've been doing 2 years straight, no, not even falling pregnant. I have had either, I don't know whether it was a chemical pregnancy or whether it was a dodgy test in a Wilco's box, but if you remember last year I had that false positive at 11 DPO. Could have been a chemical, I don't know. I've had the 2 miscarriages, I've had the low iron, lots going on, so it's not like I've tried 2 years straight and thought, God, I think something seriously is wrong with me. I've sort of gone for health checks. I'm quite happy trying to do this combo of vitamins. I've just ordered my next lot through because I've only got like 3 days left of the COQ10, and I've got probably about 4 days left of my Vital DHA Zeta West capsules. So I'm ordering more of them. It is expensive because it's 40 quid every time I order those 2 lots, and where I'm taking such a large quantity like was recommended on Louisa's Eastman's vlog, yeah, it's not like it's lasting me long, but I did say I'm going to give that a good 3 months before I hit it on the head. So I've been on those 7 weeks, I think it is, because I started taking them on my very first period that I had, and this will be my 2nd period that I've had. So yeah, and obviously I was an earlier cycle, so I basically had a 23-day cycle, because I came on yesterday, which was Sunday, which was my 23rd day. So at 13 DPO I came on my period yesterday. And what I was saying about the colour, last period was quite muddy browny for a couple of days. Now your periods, if they're too browny and you haven't had a miscarriage, you want really a nice dark deep red or a reddy cut. You don't want it too bright red and you don't want it too dirty red. Sort of a medium red colour period is good. So that's what I've been told anyway by my midwife, by what I've read, because if it's too dark, it can be like you might have tissue left over and things if you've had a miscarriage. So yeah, I did have a very browny period for a couple of days last one, so I was thinking perhaps it was good that I had another period, like a detox, a clear out if you like. So this period I came on yesterday, it was a bit mucousy and reddy, and straight away I've got a really nice red period. It's not bright red, it's not dirty brown, it's just what I call a nice medium red period, and it's how I feel happy with my period, if I'm being honest. It's sort of just started like for a few hours very light, and now I'm just a heavy flow, and I expect to be that today and tomorrow, and then by Wednesday medium, Thursday very light, and Friday I should be completely off my period. So yeah, Thursday night, Friday morning, completely finished and done, and I will start baby dancing on Sunday. So I give my body like a day of just resting and getting all my body back to normal. But we will start trying on Sunday by having regular baby dancing every other day, and I'll just monitor my cheap OPKs. I have got those cassette predictor days, which I love. I'm just sold by the lovely packaging, which is crap really. They're still really cheap, and they probably do exactly the same thing as the paper ones, but yeah, I've got 2 of those which I bought, 2 for £1.99 from B&M, and I've got a couple of boxes of the Pound Shop, and all I'll do is start testing my ovulation from day 8, because I'm normally, well, rule of thumb, 28-29 day cycle, but obviously my first cycle back from a miscarriage 33 days, my 2nd cycle 23 days. Now I'm expecting this one to be ovulating between day 13 and 15 and having a 28-29 day cycle. But there are some of you that have been on here and have had 6-week miscarriages and it's taken your body 6 months. It might well take my body 6 months, I don't know. My last miscarriage, I think I had 2 off cycles and then I was straight back into a 28 day, and I had a miscarriage just under 7 weeks, so I don't know. And then obviously years ago in 2011 I had a miscarriage, and I miscarried quite late. It was, well, I didn't miscarry actually, we went for a scan and there was no heartbeat, and the baby had stopped growing about 10 weeks. They couldn't be sure, they thought it was about 10 weeks roughly, and I had a D&C, and like I say, I had 1 clear period, and then I fell pregnant with my little boy. But I was a lot younger then, obviously we're talking 9 years ago, sorry. So yeah, I was 9 years younger, and I had 1 clear period, and I was more fertile. They do say you're more fertile after a miscarriage. I do know that that's meant to be pretty much true, but it depends, I think, how your body's reacted, and the stresses of lockdown and everything hasn't been easy, so perhaps it's going to take people who's miscarried a little bit longer, because there are other added additions at the moment, isn't there? people are worried about money and worried about, you know, bills to pay and the children going back to school and all sorts. There's so much going on in the world at the moment that TTC is stressful anyway. So, you know, sort of monitoring your TTC and your ovulation and God knows what, and then still balancing your children's happiness or your day-to-day work life as well is quite hard at the minute. 2020 has been a crap year, hasn't it, really? Anyhow, on that note, so my period's a nice colour. I'm hoping it'll be just a nice 4 to 5 day period and I can start baby dancing at the weekend and get it all out. But yeah, I'm not too downbeat, guys. I know it's crap that I came on, but it was only my second lot of vitamin. You know, I was only really 6-7 weeks into those vitamins, and if you look on Louise Eastman's vlog on that TTC bit in her stories on Instagram, when she puts down all the vlogs that she's all the messages she's had back, because there's been so many success stories about this amazing wonder vitamin, she has said, so many people obviously have said they've been TTCing, like I said, some people 2 years, some people 10 years, one lady 8 years, but a lot of them have said, oh my god, 1 month of your vitamins and I fell straight away. But the majority, like a good 3 that I read, was, oh goodness me, I was on your vitamins 3 months and here I am with a BFP. So there was a couple like that. I only saw, I think, 1 or 2 that said 6 weeks of the vitamins. So in my heart, I think 3 months of doing a good health routine and vitamins gets your body in good stead. And if you think with the gender sway, they say try and get your diet in place 3 months before, because 12 weeks is a good sort of time. You don't normally just take a set of vitamins and everything works straight away. So I'm definitely holding hope for the combo that I'm taking. And the reason I'm babbling is I'm really trying to concentrate because it's raining and the roads are busy, so I do want to just make sure that that's my full attention. But what I was going to say is I'm on my way to reflexology. I sort of text Jan late last night and said, look, I came on my period this afternoon, can I have some reflexology? And she was like, yeah, I've got 1 appointment at 10, so I'm going there now. I've been very sporadic with it. I've only had 1 lot of reflex since the lockdown, so I'm hoping if I can get a reflex in this week and next week, it'll set me in good stead, because it's amazing for fertility. And you guys know, who follow me, I'm all for holistic rather than medication. So I will try and endeavour to come to Jan once a week. I used to come twice a week, but you know what, with money and stuff, I'm not gonna be too like readily going for reflexology until I know what's what. But yeah, I definitely want at least once a week, and you benefit. The more you go, the more you get out of it. And she does recommend, if you're TTCing or on the side of giving birth, that you go at least once or twice a week to get everything in place. And that's what I was doing. I was going twice a week, but yeah, I'm going to go once a week starting from today, and then hopefully by TTCing in 2 weeks time, you know, everything will be ready. So you never know, guys, September could be my cycle, although if it's going to be a fire sign baby like Vashti has always seen, my tarot card reader, it would mean falling in October, end of October, for the fire sign baby of Leo. But I don't know, that's all, I don't care about that. I'm just going to go with, I want a baby, it's definitely going to happen, and it is just a case of tweaking, crossing the T's and dotting the I's. So carrying on with my vitamins, baby dancing regular, staying positive, staying hydrated, staying off the caffeine, and yeah, try and get as much sleep as I can, which is quite good at the moment because the kids are sleeping really well. Now that the weather's cooler, they're sleeping. So this is really noisy in here. There you go, that's better. It's because I've had my windscreen, I didn't want to steam up. But happy Monday. Mondays are always rubbish, but today, because of the weather, particularly rubbish. My lot are all watching a DVD under a duvet on the sofa at home, and yeah, they're happy. So, and my boys at work, so all good really. And hopefully we will get a few things in, like I planned a picnic in a theme park this week. But the weather is thunder, lightning for today and tomorrow, rain all week, and I don't think we get a break until next Tuesday with sunshine, so who knows. Happy Monday, take care, baby dust to all, and love to everyone. Please message me and follow me on Ingy Mum Love on Instagram as well, and I'll keep you updated. See you later, guys, bye. Hi, just a quick tag on before I upload. Oh, it's brightened up now. It's like 2 in the afternoon. I've been back for quite some time. We went shopping and got a few bits in our local town, and I've just come back to doing my sofa. I'm a bit obsessed. I do my sofa like once a week, pull it all out, plump cushions, hoover. I love a clean sofa. Bit obsessed about that. But yeah, it's so nice that the kids have just gone up to the park to play just for half an hour, just to get a blast before their football training later. Because literally when I did the vlog this morning, it was thunder and lightning as I got in the car, and just torrential rain. You literally, but really bad. But like the last hour, it's been lovely wind and sunshine. So I've put a load of washing out quickly, hoping it dries. And yeah, I just said to my daughter, go up the park for a quick half hour and I'll quickly hoover all over, get that done, and then tomorrow I'll do all the floors. So yeah, I hope you like the vlog. So although I'm cycle day 2 for me, I'm feeling upbeat because I had my reflexology. That went really well. Jan worked on all my uterus, my ovaries, my fallopian tubes, and she sort of said she's going to do the crystal for me in the week, which means she's got a pendulum crystal. And when it was funny because when I miscarried, it did say I was going to get pregnant, but it hovered at a certain angle when she asked it a question. So she was like, it says you're going to get pregnant, but there's something a bit not right. So I'm a bit in tune with that. So I said, ask if I'm going to be pregnant in September or October and see what it comes up with. So she's going to do that and let me know, because you don't have to be present in the room. It's just Jan has to be in the right frame of mind to do it. That's if you're into all of that. I know some of you guys aren't. But it's funny because the Chinese gender calendar is boy right up until October. So, you know, I might fall October. You never know. It might be destined that I'm going to have a girl and I'm going to fall October and it's going to be a fire sign. I might not fall for another 6 months. Who knows? But I'm happy on the combo of vitamins I'm doing. I'm definitely going to just work with that scenario for a little while yet, because there's been so many positive results with that. And if you don't know what I'm on about, go back about four or five vlogs and I tell you what I've bought on Amazon and how it's worked for other people as well. So I'm definitely happy trying that before I go on to getting that private scan, which would cost me around £200 at the private hospital. But that would be my next protocol if this doesn't work. But I am hoping that it will. You know, I fell pregnant, didn't I, 2.5 months ago. Just whether it was stress or whether it was a bad egg or not a great seed, something went wrong. So yeah. I got my nails done. I went for the shade called Gummy Bear. I love it. It's a gel polish. Just totally love that one. It's a nice summery colour. I always go for matte. I never like shiny, never like sheeny. It's either pillar box red for me, nude, pink, or this when I go for a professional. But I love it and my feet feel all soft. But Jan was really pleased to see me and I'm going to try and get a reflex in next week. To be honest, it's again like the vitamins, and it's an expense that I really don't mind because my rainbow baby will mean the world. So have a lovely rest of the Monday, and I will vlog hopefully later on in the week, let you know what I'm up to, and I'll definitely keep you updated on how things are going. See you later, guys. Thanks.